Hello everyone and welcome. This is a quick tutorial on how to get real car mods into BeamNG drive. First of all, the in-game repository does not include any kind of real brands because of the copyright issues. For example, if we search in here a Ferrari, then there are no Ferraris at all. If we search for, I don't know, Dodge, there are no Dodges either. There is an engine pack and stuff like this, but you don't find any real brands on the repository, so you can just get out of it and close that. But where do you get the real cars? That's a real mystery. The internet, of course, people, the internet. DuckDuckGo is unbiased and a good search engine for that, so type in BeamNG mods YouTube.com because you don't want to see some YouTube videos of the mods, you actually want the real mods. BeamNG.drive website, same thing, copyright issues, they do not allow real brands. But there are a lot of other websites like the Modland, it's one of the most popular ones. Regardless of what people say, they say, oh, it's a virus. There are no viruses in mods, people. There are no executable files. A virus requires an executable file. There are no executable files in the mods. So, find your favorite modding website, whichever you like. There are several in here. I have used all three of those actually over the times. But stay away from these kind of applications. You don't want to apply for anything. These kind of things, they usually include some kind of an installer that usually includes some kind of spyware or malware in them. It's not directly a virus, but it's some kind of a, spyware or malware that somehow, gives you unwanted behavior on your computer, like showing some ads on your desktop or like crypto mining on the background. Garbage like that, so stay away from those installers. This is what you don't want. And also this website, I don't like the bright theme, but doesn't really matter. Vehicles are vehicles, so once you have decided what kind of cars or car you want, then either click on them, use the search, use the browse, whatever method you want. I'm going to use the search bar for Dodge. Let's see what they offer in here. Dodge Ram TRX, whoa, 1.2 gigabytes, that's a lot. So first of all, before I download anything, I'm gonna have to mention that the file size usually determines the mod quality. Anything from like 50 megabytes and more are usually very good models. Anything below is poor quality or like some automation mods or something like this, non-realistic stuff, okay? Or really low quality models. So if you look at the game version in here, you don't have to worry about that. If the version is like a little bit lower than the latest game version, it doesn't matter. It usually works perfectly fine. I have some really old mods that still work fine. Some of them don't, some do. The worst case scenario, the mod is just not going to load. Or maybe the worst case is that something in the game crashes, like the UI or something like that. But no harm done, delete the mod and it runs fine, so it's not going to permanently do any damage to your BeamNG nor the computer. Let's try this one. Let's see what it is. Highest standards and accuracy. Oh, I see. It has different versions. Let's try this one. I don't care if it's a good quality or not. I'm just here to show you how to install the real car mods in BeamNG. Right, and those of you who are screaming that it's like a virus or malware or something, do you even know what a virus is and how it works? You can't get malware from a mod that is in a zip file. Malware or virus needs to be an executable file or some kind of, well, a script is still executable file, right? Anyway, it's downloaded. So here we have it, the zip file. So the easiest way, just drop it into the mods in here. That's it. It copies in here. I don't think you even have to restart the game. Let's see in the mod manager. Yep, it already loaded. It doesn't show the images and stuff because BeamNG just doesn't load the ones for the local mods. These are downloaded from the repository, which is why they have description and image. Although I did have image before, so they must have changed something. That's my own mod, the car sample lips, that's mine. So I don't know why it doesn't have image. It had the image before the update, but whatever, the image is just, it doesn't matter, it's optional, right? So that's the easiest way to install it. Let's see if it's actually there. It's there, see? That's the Dodge Ram truck. I don't know why it's in my recent. I think I tested it before. Before I load it, just few words where to install it if you use a different method. Usually if this method doesn't work, then the others don't work either, but it might work. So one of the other ones is unpacked. Like you see, that's my own mod in here, which I'm currently working on. And I need to see the changes instantly, so I can't do it in a zip file, so I do it in unpacked. And the unpacked files, how you need to put them, the folders, you don't just extract these in here, you can make a folder in here, any folder you like, let's say Dodge DRX. I don't think spaces work, so use underscore, so no spaces at all. Then you open that folder and then you extract these two right in here. That's how it works. And the other way of installing mods is directly into your BeamNG folder right in here. Let's just do this. Extract here. And let's examine what's inside in here. So if you want to just install it like this directly into BeamNG folder, you drag it in here and that's it. If it asks to overwrite anything, don't do it, because that's probably because you have some conflicting files and you don't want to do that. So, those of you who say there is a virus, where do you see a virus in here? You think a JBeam is a virus that you can open with Notepad++. And let's change the language. I think they're JSON. It makes the highlights. You can clearly see its human readable values. Do you see a virus in here or malware? Like, people don't know what they're talking about. So you can just edit all this in here if you want. And if you want to mod the mod, that's why you need to run the unpacked file. So you can make a change, you can load it in the game, and it instantly takes effect. So you don't have to repack or restart the game or anything. That looks cool. Let's try this one. And let's start it. Whoa, what are these weird noises? But as you can see, it works. Why is this garbage on? Put this garbage on. Right, as you can see, the mod works. Let's just check out some of the other versions in here. It's not yellow though. Let's see if the color actually works. Excuse you, what's this? I pressed the color. What is this? I don't know, I don't like this new update. Yeah, the colors work, so I don't know why it didn't load the color. Oh, mate, I hate this new BeamNG menu. It's so complicated and like weird. Yeah, I wanted to test damage, but that didn't do anything. Anyway, I'm not here to like play with this or anything. I just wanted to show you that this is how you install the real vehicles in BeamNG Drive. It's that simple. No viruses, no mess, no fuss. Drop the zip file and you are done.